Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge... Bernardo Silva! He will be livid with himself. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe.
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And this is Messi. Plays a sharp little ball. And the finish! Yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Great ball, and he's in. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tomori tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That is lovely. And he's quick to get it clear again. He has found the way through. Xion did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Messi! Great vision. Bernardo Silva. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Good ball, good take. Now can he find a finish? Kane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's found a way through. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? Son Heung-min with the short one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Probing pass. Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. Always onto this. He's onside. Shoots! Ødegaard. Bartasagi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Half-time getting close now. And we're not going to... He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He can run onto that. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bartasagi. Van Dijk. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bernardo Silva. And this is Son Heung-min. Camavinga. Oh, super ball! And the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Bernardo Silva. Messi, and he's in on goal. Messi finds himself offside. Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's Pedri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! Mbappe purring through the gears. Kane. Fernandes. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri, Bernardo Silva, and here's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. fires it, shot a goal! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
There they go, hunting in packs. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Kane. This looks promising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Kane to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Valverde crosses. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. He might be in here. Goes for a shot. And he's found the net. Right back in the game. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kane. And here's Kane. Messi. Takes a shot! They've done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Marcó en el minuto 71 el dorsal 10. Messi.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Kane. And this is Bernardo Silva. And he's had a hit. Oh, he's been caught on. Real chance. In for the pieces. Euphoria, utopia. And they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected.
It's Son Heung-min! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
gets good distance on it. Fired deep towards the back post. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Olise. Now it's Hazard. And this is Kane. Kane! No mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
El dorsal 9.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has been slung wide. And this is Kane. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fagioli. And it's Koulibaly. And Tomori. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Offside again.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Tomori. Salmakas. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And this is Kane. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Fagioli. He's had it taken off him. Ricci. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball. And it's come back to the keeper. Howson. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. We've just seen
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to
Hello,
each other with
everybody,
fire
and
in their
welcome
eyes.
to today's match.
This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah.
And the finish! And it's a goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Number 15.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
And he shoots! Well timed, excellent interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ødegaard has given away a free kick. That has not gone well. Mbappe and Bartasagi, and it's Bernardo Silva. Ødegaard, Xion, and it's Ødegaard. Messi looking to run onto it. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bartasagi bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shot could be on. Big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Kane. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Abraham receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Bulka, in the context of the game, he must save it. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Xion. That could spell trouble. Abraham! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Stood up well to him there. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ødegaard. Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. It's Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. And this is Kane. Nicely spread. And it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Kane. It's run loose here. Caresses it through. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that has left him in a heap. He is through here. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He has a look up. Van Dijk goes back to front. Zaire Emery, distributed tidily. Messi. No, it's not getting there. Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in.
There will be 1 minute
Messi
at a time.
providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a loose ball. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution for Malaysia, number 7, Zaire Emery.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going...
Just the keeper to beat! Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Batasagi. And here's Fernandez. Bernardo Silva. Batasagi. Oh, important interception. Abraham is onto it in a flash. Bernardo Silva, and they win it back again. Swung over. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found a way through. Ødegaard, that's a good ball out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi. Ødegaard. Oh, super ball. And he's there to get it away. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bernardo Silva. That has been cut short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. Malaysia have got it back and they'll have another go. That's a lovely neat pass. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandez. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. It's a good-looking delivery. He's there and gets it away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Van Dijk. Bartasagi. Camavinga. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Substitution in progress.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nicely aimed pass. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Bartasagi clears it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Throw in. And it's Pedri.
Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's been won straight back. Son Heung-min. Spread out to the left. Pedri. Barcelona could counter here. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Hazard. Camavinga.
2 added minutes has been
Camavinga.
indicated.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, they've got it again. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
That's beautifully weighted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space. Pass is just off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get it through? Batistuta. David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho could try cutting inside here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Back into the middle. Takes a shot! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Hazard. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, it's Batistuta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Oh, shapes to shoot! Lofted upfield. Hazard. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately they're... And the finish! Hazard. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Bernardo Silva just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
That's a delicate pass. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Big chance! And now they can clear their lines. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. "15 minutes till half-time. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Cafu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bartasagi, Bernardo Silva, Pedri, tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball, he's had a shot! Cleared without complication, but they've got it again. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi, in with the challenge, and that's gone loose. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There's a quick free kick, knocks it into space. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. Bernardo Silva. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Ødegaard. And this is Bernardo Silva. Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. Van Dijk cuts it out. Kukçu is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. And it's Bartasagi. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será
That gets things going for the second
el
half.
dorsal 7. Se va a llevar a
I
cabo
think it'll be
un cambio de
fascinating to
jugadores.
see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's... And the shot! Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Bernardo Silva is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Cafu. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That'll be a throw. Ødegaard. Look at the space here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that's going to be a booking. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. Ødegaard wins the duel this time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their
He
plan
can run
here.
onto that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius Junior. And Batistuta! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control. That has been cut short. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ødegaard, and smartly reclaimed. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Oh, brilliant save!
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Van Dijk. Pedri. Now Van Dijk. Barcelona finding their passes. Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ødegaard. Plays the return pass. Howson. And it's Ødegaard. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. And Adams. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Pedri. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 33.
Sends it crossfield. With Son Heung-min.
El dorsal 21. El dorsal 3.
And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Habrá 2
Guardiola.
minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Cafu. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Cannavaro. And it's Hazard. That's been slipped through. Goes for the shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Roberto Carlos. This looks promising. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Milan with the corner. They're first. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Barcelona are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri is onto this. Yamal. Goes back. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now Xion. Van Dijk. Xion. Pedri. Xion. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Xion. Van Dijk. And the return pass. Now Xion. Van Dijk. Xion. Bernardo Silva. Back to the keeper it goes. Xion. Bulka. Xion. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And Bartasagi. Van Dijk. Xion. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Hazard. Bartasagi. He's got plenty of space out. Great chance! It's a really well-measured ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Van Dijk. Xion. Van Dijk. Xion. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Howson. Van Dijk. And it's Batasagi. All the way back. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's run loose here. He's in a great position here. Shot, surely! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A momentary lapse must... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Mbappe. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Takes a shot! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Messi receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bernardo Silva.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Rosicki. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Ødegaard. Bernardo Silva. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Good ball, good take. Hazard. Shot to big chance! It's in! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Costa Curta. That pass isn't the best. Hazard. And this is Hazard. And the shot! Played out to the right. Van Nistelrooy. Chance here to counter. He has found the way through. Oh, good ball. And it's hoisted clear. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Azar. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has created one goal already. Messi in acres of space out wide. That's the throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 11. Casa. El dorsal 10.
Oh, that was vital.
Messi.
Now it's Mbappe.
Serán sustituidos por
Vinicius
el
Junior.
dorsal 14.
Now it's
El
Mbappe.
dorsal 7.
And he's worked it through.
El dorsal
Now that's well
21.
seen too.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Elise
descuento.
plays a sharp little ball here. Bernardo Silva. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim.
Barcelona desperate.